Okay. Before we start, I have to ask you something, Alex.
Uh-oh, that already sounds like a trick.
No trick, just real life. Have you noticed how the same English questions keep coming back?
Oh, yes, all the time.
The kind of questions that sound simple, but somehow your brain freezes.
Exactly. I hear them and think, not this again.
That feeling is very common. And today, that's exactly what we're talking about.
So this episode is about those questions?
Yes, the everyday ones, the ones you hear everywhere, at work, in cafes, with friends, with strangers.
Oh, good, because those are the hardest.
Let's start with something easy. I'll say a question, just listen. How are you?
That one.
Exactly. So simple, so small. But sometimes it still feels stressful.
Because people expect an answer right now.
Yes. And before we answer it, let's relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Here's a tiny rhyme for you. When questions repeat, your heart skips a beat. But slow down your pace, you're doing just great.
That actually helps.
Good. Because today is not about being fast. It's about being ready. Let's stay with this idea for a moment, because this is important. Most people freeze, not because English is hard, but because they think their answer must be perfect.
Yes, that's exactly what happens. I hear a question, and my brain starts searching for the best answer.
And while you're searching, the moment passes. But here's the truth. In daily English, the first answer is enough. Let's come back to this question again. How are you? You don't need a story. You don't need details. You don't need to explain your life. You can simply say, I'm good. That's real English.
It feels almost too easy.
That's because it is easy. We just forget that sometimes. Let's practice slowly. I'll ask, you answer. No rush. How are you?
I'm good.
Perfect. Again, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Beautiful. Notice something. You answered, you didn't freeze, nothing bad happened. Here's a small rhyme. Just listen. You don't need a speech, just something in reach. A word or a phrase is enough for most days.
I like that. It makes me feel calmer.
Good. That's the goal. Now let's try another everyday question. What are you doing? This question comes everywhere. At work, at home, in messages, and again, simple answers are perfect. You can say, I'm working, I'm studying, I'm just relaxing. Let's try one. What are you doing right now?
I'm listening to this podcast.
Exactly. Clear, natural, done. And notice this. You didn't translate. You didn't search for big words. You just said what was true. Let's say this together. My first answer is enough.
My first answer is enough.
One more time.
My first answer is enough.
Keep that sentence with you today, because the next time someone asks you a simple English question, you'll already know what to do. All right, let's gently move into work life now, because this is where many people feel the most pressure.
Yes, at work I feel like I have to answer correctly. Not just quickly, but correctly.
That makes sense. At work, it feels like people are watching, listening, waiting. But here's something important. Most work questions are not tests. They're just coordination. Let's take a very common one. Are you busy? When you hear this, your body reacts first. Heart beats faster, mind wakes up, right?
Yes. I think, what do they want?
Exactly. But you don't need to solve the future. You only need to answer the present. Here are 3 calm answers. Listen first. I'm a little busy. I'm free right now. I'm working on something. That's it. No explanation, no apology, no pressure.
They sound very normal.
Because they are. This is how people really speak. Let's practice. I'll ask. Take your time. Alex, are you busy?
I'm a little busy.
Perfect. Notice your voice. It was steady. Let's try another one. Same question. Are you busy?
I'm free right now.
Beautiful. Different answer, same confidence. Here's a short rhyme for work moments. At work, stay clear. There's no need to fear. Short replies sound neat and help you speak.
I feel like I can actually use this tomorrow.
That's the best sign. Let's add one more work question. Can you do this today? Again, you don't need a long answer. You can say, yes, I can. I'll check. I'll get back to you.
Those feel safe.
Exactly. Safe English is good English. Let's try one together. Can you do this today?
I'll check.
Perfect. You didn't freeze. You didn't rush. You stayed calm. And notice something else. You're not just answering anymore. You're choosing.
That feels good.
It should, because this is what progress feels like. Quiet, steady, real. All right, now we're going to talk about something powerful. This is the moment many people freeze. Someone looks at you and asks, "What do you think?"
That question. Yes, that one still makes my stomach tight.
That's very honest, because what do you think feels like a spotlight. But here's the truth. You don't need an answer right away. You are allowed to take time, and English gives you very natural ways to do that. Simple ways. Calm ways. Listen to these. Let me think. Just a moment. Let me check. These are not weak answers. They are confident answers, because confident people are not afraid of silence.
I never thought of it that way. I always felt silence was bad.
Silence is only uncomfortable when you fight it. When you use it, it becomes yours. Let's practice. I'll ask slowly. What do you think about this idea?
Let me think.
Perfect. You didn't rush. You didn't panic. You stayed present. Let's do it once more. What do you think?
Just a moment.
Beautiful. That sounded very natural. Now here's something interesting. When you say, "Let me think," people usually relax. They stop waiting. They give you space.
So I don't have to impress them in 2 seconds?
No, English is not a speed test. That's the playful secret. Here's a short rhyme. Just listen. If your thoughts feel slow, let the other side know. A pause feels right and gives you light.
I like that. It feels gentle.
Good. Because gentle confidence lasts longer than forced confidence. Now let's take it one step further. Sometimes, after you pause, you still don't know the answer, and that's okay too. You can say, "I'll get back to you. I'll think about it. I'll let you know when I check."
Those sound very professional.
They are. And notice something. You're not avoiding the question. You're managing the moment. Let's try one last time. What do you think about this plan?
I'll think about it and get back to you.
That was excellent. Clear, calm, strong. And listen to your voice now. It's slower, steadier, more comfortable.
Yeah, I don't feel stuck anymore.
That's because you've learned something important. You don't need the perfect answer. You need a real one. Now, let's talk about something that surprises many people. Sometimes the first answer is easy, but then the conversation continues. And that's when people freeze again.
Yes, I answer once, and then they ask more, and I think, oh no, again.
That reaction is very human. But here's the good news. You don't need new English for every new sentence. Let's look at a very natural follow-up. Someone says, "How was your day?" You answer, "It was good." Then they ask, "Why?"
Oh, yes, that question.
Here's the secret. You can stay simple. You can repeat ideas. You can slow the moment. Listen to this. It was good because work was calm. Or, it was good, I finished my tasks.
That feels manageable.
Exactly. You're not giving a speech. You're adding one small piece. Let's try together. How was your day?
It was good.
Why?
It was good because work was calm.
Beautiful. Clear. Natural. Enough. Here's a gentle rhyme. One answer is fine. Two answers still shine. No need for more. Just open the door.
I don't feel trapped anymore.
Good. Because conversations are not traps. They are just small steps. Now let's talk about something that happens almost every day. Someone asks you a question, and you don't know the answer.
Yes, that's when my mind goes completely blank.
That moment feels heavy. But here's the good news. Daily English already has very kind answers for this. Let's start with a very common one. What time does it start?
I hear that one a lot.
You don't need the time to answer calmly. You can say, "I'm not sure. I'll check. Let me find out."
That feels normal.
Because it is. Let's practice. What time does it start?
I'm not sure.
Perfect. Clear, honest, confident. Here's another one. Where is the meeting?
Ah, that one too.
Again, simple answers work. I don't know yet. I'll check. Let me ask. Let's try. Where is the meeting?
I'll check.
Beautiful. You didn't freeze. You didn't explain. You stayed calm. Here's a very everyday question. Did you finish it?
Yes, that one makes me nervous.
You have options. Not yet. I'm working on it. I'll finish it soon. Let's practice one. Did you finish it?
Not yet.
Perfect. That's real English. Now a daily life question outside of work. What do you want to eat?
That one should be easy, but sometimes it's not.
Exactly. You can say, "I'm not sure. Anything is fine. Maybe later. Let's try." What do you want to eat?
Anything is fine.
Very natural. Here's the important thing to notice. You didn't need new grammar. You didn't need long sentences. You use the same calm ideas again and again.
Yeah, it feels like I already know these answers.
You do. That's why daily questions are the best place to practice. Here's a gentle rhyme to remember. When you don't know, let the other side know. A calm reply is always enough. Also,
I don't feel embarrassed anymore.
good. Because confidence doesn't come from knowing everything. It comes from knowing how to respond. Let's slow down for a moment. Think about where you were at the start of this episode. And think about how you feel now.
Honestly, I don't feel stuck anymore. I feel prepared.
That's a big change. Because nothing magical happened. You didn't learn difficult words. You didn't memorize long sentences. You simply learned how to respond. And that's what real confidence is. Not knowing everything, but knowing, I can handle this. Let's say this together. I don't freeze anymore. I respond calmly.
I don't freeze anymore. I respond calmly.
Beautiful. And remember, every calm response is a small win. Small wins add up. Before we finish, we want to help you practice more. So we've made something simple for you. A small cheat sheet.
It has the everyday questions we practiced today and simple answers you can use right away.
You can come back to it anytime. Before work, before a conversation, before a message, just to remind yourself, I know what to say. We'll share the cheat sheet in the description below. No pressure, just support. And now, we want to hear from you. What English question do you freeze on the most? Is it, how are you? What do you think? Are you busy?
Or maybe something else. Write it in the comments. You're not alone. Someone else is thinking the same thing.
And one more thing. What do you want us to talk about next? Work English? Phone calls? Small talk? Meetings?
This channel grows with you.
If this episode helped you feel calmer, please like the video. Subscribe to English on Autopilot for calm, real-life English practice.
We're here to practice together. One question, one answer, one calm moment at a time.
You're doing better than you think. We'll see you in the next episode.